I spend a lot of time with prospective participants on the phone, and one of the things they ask a lot is, what's my average day look like? What does a week look like? And so here's how that works. So 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday, we start at 7:30 in the morning, and from 7 to 8 we have some Tai Chi. So really great thing that all of our participants like by the time they really get involved in it. And it's a little bit of body movement and a little bit of centering of their energy. And from 8 to 9 we have breakfast. From 9 to 1 we have a workshop. And in the workshop all the participants are there, and all of the counselors are there. And this is where you learn the new material for the day. You'll be learning new skills, new strategies, new concepts. But you learn it not from a lecture perspective. We don't lecture at all. We talk very little. We introduce a subject, and then we quickly get the participants involved in an exercise to actually experience the subject matter and become masters of the subject matter. So it's a really powerful learning process and a healing process. So that goes until 1 o'clock, and then from 1 to 2 we have lunch. Starting at 2 and going to 6, there are several things that happen over that 4-hour period. In one of those 4 hours, each participant is either in a small group session or in an individual session. They have 3 of each week. 3 small group sessions, 3 individual sessions. So that, along with the workshop, comes up to 30 hours of counseling time. In addition to that, then, the second hour of that 4-hour period is spent in a meditation class. So we're teaching some different meditation techniques and some different relaxation techniques. And the goal of that is for each participant to go home with some meditation practices and relaxation practices that really work for them, so that they've got this in their toolbox and can at any time stop and get into that still, quiet space away from all of the frenzied work that the mind does. A third hour of those 4 hours is spent in 3 different things. 2 days a week we have a study hall. As out of the workshop is some additional work for each individual to do on themselves. And so we give them 2 study halls in which we're there as counselors to help them do that work. Another 2 days a week we have a book club. And in book club we're making it through a couple of different books that are very thought-provoking about new ways of being, new ways of thinking about life. And the final 2 days of that week we have a lecture series. And this is a lecture series. The topics are required by the state of Washington, and so we make that as painless as possible, that we do the lectures so that we can be licensed by the state. Hope you guys aren't watching. The last hour of that 4-hour period is free time. So and then we have dinner. So for each participant, from 7:30 in the morning till about 7 in the evening, they're involved in something for all of that time except for 1 hour. On Sundays is free time. So after 6 days, everybody's brain is mush. They're tired. They're emotionally spent. So Sundays, all of our staff is here, but we don't have anything formally scheduled.